I am Ezekiel the Third, and I'm sitting here with Nolan. Nolan! You know him as Desmond Miles, the Ghost, Penguin, David from Last of Us, Deadpool, Smokescreen, but most of all, you probably know him as guard number one from the Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes.
It was in a pivotal role.
Yeah, and or voice in Pimp My Ride.
I heard that. I hadn't played Pimp My Ride. You have to forgive me. This is really ironic, but I'm day 4 here at the con, and I'm losing my voice, which is not good because I have to work tomorrow here in New York for something.
For a kid show, and that's gonna be interesting.
Hey, okay, everybody count to 10. It's a kid show.
No, of course we know him as Nathan Drake from Uncharted, man.
No, that's not me.
That's not you.
Yeah, it is. I know.
Yeah. So what's new, man? What's going on?
Not much, not much. You're just really enjoying New York. You know, I started out here. This was where I was broke and penniless and full of dreams and hopes.
Yeah.
And it's actually really cool. I got to go back to a place called Landmark Tavern that's right here in Hell's Kitchen. When I was first starting out, my uncle sent me $100, and I was completely broke, and he said, with the notes that said, under no circumstances do you use this for anything useful. No bills, nothing like that. Take yourself to Landmark Tavern, get yourself a good drink, a good meal, and for one night, dine like a king. And I did. And after about 23 years, I think I came back, 24 years now, I don't know how long it's been, and I went back and I sat like the same place. It's been around since 1868. The whole bar is carved from one single tree. It's a really cool little Irish pub, and it was so cool to get back. It's surreal, you know, to go back there and go, wow, I can afford this now.
Now, did you tweeted a bar at somebody? You said you tweeted a bar at another voice actor. I think it might have been Troy Baker. And you said, "You're welcome." I can't remember. Was it in Dublin?
Yes.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. We have this thing. Troy and I have traveled a lot together, and we really enjoy a good pint of Guinness.
Sure.
And so we always have to try to, you know, wherever we are, we find you know, it's like we have a drinking problem. We find bourbon, we find Guinness. You know, it's like, you could be interviewing us in a few years. Like, we always find the best heroin in whatever city we're in.
Hey, listen, if you like that shit, I'll bring it next interview. If I ever get an interview again, I'll have some waiting for you.
I'm trying to quit.
I'm trying to quit.
Yeah, no, it's no, but yeah, we have a lot of fun together. So we'll send pictures. It's weird because we'll tweet pictures of the drink we have. You know, so we have fun with that.
Do you have any like funny or wild fan stories that you can relay to us that have happened anytime recently?
No.
None? Okay, good. Next.
I have some, but none I'm going to relay.
None I can tell.
Yeah, no. You know, but the thing is, truthfully, the fans that I've met, they're I really am losing my voice. It's terrible. What an amateur. The fans that we have, when you're doing predominantly voiceover, it's really cool because, you know, these are the people who have taken that extra step to go, I really like that performance, I really like what that person did. I'm going to take the extra step, go to the internet and find out what they look like, who they are.
Right, yeah.
And, you know, I think that's really cool. That's a real, and those are the people I meet. So, you know, there's always fun fan interactions, but, you know, nothing too crazy that I will ever tell you.
Never told me. Well, we were actually talking backstage about your roots, where you started. Like,
Yeah.
you started doing with improv, right?
Yeah, well, actually, you know, I was here in New York. I just started to stand-up comedy, improv, theater, but, you know, kind of, I used to do stand-up for, there was a couple places that would give you an appetizer and a beer or a Coke, you know, and you're like, okay, so I figure, well, I can go do 15 minutes. Sometimes there's nobody there.
Yeah.
4 or 5 people, and they're not even paying attention. I remember at one point I went up and I said, I wonder, and I did like 10 minutes of Jackie Martling jokes. Not even my material.
Just
but
stolen bits.
For chicken fingers and a beer. That's what I did, but that's how I survived and I got through. And yeah, improv is always great stuff. Just getting out there and being part of it was brilliant.
We were also talking about, I said, I want to do something funny with you. Can you tell, like, maybe on stage you can do some of your warm-up exercises? And you said?
I don't have any.
Don't have any.
Yeah, which is probably why I've lost my voice. No, it's funny. People always ask about that. What kind of vocal exercises do you do? I'm like, excuse me? I try not to exercise at all now that Uncharted's over. You know, I plan on letting myself go in a big way. But it's funny. No, a lot of times, you know, morning sessions are usually tougher. But hey, give me a hot cup of coffee, black coffee, and sometimes sing on the radio on the way just to get things going. But I've worked with so many people like D. Bradley Baker, Jess Harnell, and Jim Cummings. Watching them do their vocal stuff, and they're vocal gymnasts. These guys are amazing, and they're like, and I'm going, that helps. Yeah. I'm just like you said backstage. It's funny. It's basically true. It's me. It's just like, let's go.
Yep. Time to start work.
Yeah. There's the. Well, you know, I'm on the clock.
Do you have any go-to songs that you sing?
No.
Like California Girls.
Really?
I don't know.
That's
man.
what I'm doing? No, I'm. Come on, Miley Cyrus.
See?
Anything Miley Cyrus.
You heard it here, folks. Miley Cyrus. Give it up for Nolan North, everybody. That's it, man. It goes by so quick. Thank you very much for showing up, man. You're a legend, brother. We all love you.
I appreciate it.
Stick around. We got more stuff right here on the stage.